guys, what's up? I slept on it and I really don't want to leave the 50 just, hanging out in the garage without an engine in it. So I'm going to rebuild the spare engine that I have and hopefully put it all back together today, and I don't know, maybe it'll last longer than 16 hours. My plan for the engine that I pulled out yesterday is to just go back to stock 50. I don't ride it that much. It'd be a good pit bike, and I can still run it in the 12-hour if I really want to. So let's get cracking on this. Alright, here she is, my spare motor out of a $400 Crf50. When I got it, it didn't run. I tried to get it running for a bit, and it never started up. I pulled the top end, and the piston was upside down. I don't know if that would keep it from starting, but I just kind of left it in this state because I didn't have a gasket kit to put it back together and try. But we'll get to the bottom of this and see if we can make this run today. I'm going to pull it all the way down to the bottom end, rebuild the top, and then if I'm feeling spicy, we'll pull the clutch cover off because it's got a manual clutch, and I just want to make sure that it was actually set up properly from the previous owner so that it will run. But yeah, let's first get the top end squared away. All right, once again, pull this off. I'll just use the carb from the other engine, so I just plop the whole intake on. I don't need this. Ooh, this is feeling kind of cross-thready. Off to a great start. That's interesting. I've never seen like a little spacer in there. It's like it necks it down. Interesting. Come on, man. Come on. This isn't serious, right? I don't think I ever pulled this off, and this is why it wasn't running. There's no intake hole. It's completely plugged. How do you do this? How do you do this? What the hell? Who did this? I'm beyond words right now. What the hell? There's not even it's not even cut out. It's just a straight block. There's no air getting into this engine. Well, I guess we know why it doesn't run. Cool. This will be nice and easy, I guess. I still cannot believe that. One thing I don't know about this, I don't know if this was drilled out for a high capacity oil pump, which, I mean, not like it's really helped me out in the past, but probably something every engine should have. So we'll take a look at that too. This looks decent. There's less carbon buildup on this than the head that I pulled off yesterday. God awful gasket. I'm gonna clean this up too before I slap it on. Look how dirty this thing is. Let's pull the cam out. It looks like it's got a pretty aggressive cam in there, if I'm not mistaken. It also looks pretty new, so we might not have to swap a new cam in. Alright. Ooh. There's a, let's see if I can focus in on that. There's an oil gasket, or an oil O-ring, stuck in the oil pump. That's a problem too. Let's pull that out. So the rockers look like they're in pretty decent shape. Focus. Not too bad. I've seen some pretty gnarly ones. There we go. It's a little gooey. Let's see. This is my race cam from my other one. It looks more in line with my race cam. which I don't think this was supposed to be run with a stock head. And this is a stock cam. Let me see how different those lobes are. See, this isn't a race head. No, the race head has way bigger valves. It has a stock head, I think. Looks like it. Okay, yeah, these look about the same. So it's got an aggressive cam in it already. So I'll run the cam that's already in it. Okay, set this aside for now. Oh, actually, I forgot. This is pretty chewed up in here, this dowel. I actually ordered a new one, but I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to get this one out. I don't want to destroy it, but I was thinking if I could grab it, enough of it with these pliers, that it should wiggle out. Nope. I think I just pulled a piece off of it though. I don't know how this dowel got so driven in here. You might be running a new cam anyway, just because I don't really want to run this dowel. It's all chewed up. I won't make you watch this. I'll come back after I get it out. Alrighty, we got this garbage dowel out of there. I don't know why it was stuck. Didn't seem mushroomed out anywhere other than where I was trying to pull it out. But after a couple of rotations, I managed to grab it. See if we can clean this up and reuse it. Let's look at the cylinder. Cylinder looks good. It's got a little bit of washing on it, but no scars. We'll run it. I'm gonna clean up all these parts. I got all the oil, the gaskets off of them. It's not super interesting to watch, so I'll take care of that and I'll come back for... Aw, man. The pump hasn't been drilled out. So it's using the stock oil pump, but I mean, it held together for now. Probably won't run this in a race without doing that, but for now we'll just leave it because I don't feel like pulling that off and pulling the pump out of the other one and putting it on here. And yeah, this is going to be a pit bike for now. Alright, I'll come back after I clean all this junk up. Alright, cleaned up everything, decently, scraped all the gasket surfaces, and getting ready to reassemble. I know you've seen me do this like a bunch because I've been breaking these engines constantly, but why not? One more for the sheer thrill. There we go. Gotta be firm but not rough. Alright, now that that's in there, slide the cylinder all the way down. Make sure that is seated. Oh, I'm pretty excited. This thing should go together and hopefully run today, which will make me feel a little bit better about yesterday. Yeah, so getting the cam chain roller in. Furnace, don't come on. You're gonna kill my audio. Not like my audio is that great anyway, but it's much worse when the furnace comes on. If anybody has a better way of doing this, please let me know in the comments, because This is always kind of a miserable experience trying to get this thing in there. This and the cam chain gear and the cam gear are my two least favorite parts of putting this bike together. Come on, you're so close. Got it. Alright, you're in. Let's line these up. Get over the dowel too. There we go. It's really interesting because I think that gasket is actually warped. And if I look at this one, this is one that came out. This hole doesn't get as close to the center ring as the one that's on there right now. I'm tempted to just run this one again, because I don't really like how this one is feeling. I'm going to take it off real quick, we can look at it. This one does have some punches in it. Alright, I'll go dig out my other gasket, hold on. Alright, I'm getting kind of bummed now, because I pulled out my other gasket kit, and it's got the same thing, where this hole is so close to that ring that it's going to make contact. But let's try it. I'm not going to force it as much this time. I'll put the dowel in afterwards. So, guess I'll be doing it this way from now on. If you can see... Zoom in! Enhance! Okay, you can kind of see. Pushing it in actually clearanced it on this side and it didn't push the ring in. So I'm happy with that. This one is fine. We're going to run this one. Burp, burp, burp. Cam turn. Make sure we don't lose that O-ring down there. Looking good, looking good. Dowels in. That is a much better fit than the last one, which makes me happy. So let's try and get the cam gear on. Line up top dead center here. And that little circle is top dead center, which we want to hit this little notch in here. This is always fun, and by fun I mean this is miserable. This is my, next to the roller for the cam chain, this is my least favorite job. Okay, there we go. There's the top. Now we can try and line this up. Did we get it in the first go? Let's see. Top dead center. Oh man, we managed to get it in one shot. That is unbelievable. I guess we should pull the cam chain tensioner out. That would make our life a little easier. Okay. Which is this guy right here. What's 14? 14. That socket right here would probably make my life easier. Oh geez. Okay. Let's make my life easier altogether. Oh jeez, that's on there. Oh my god. Is that seriously that tight? Alright, engine, stay where you are. Just gonna give you a little. Okay. I'm gonna give this a little whack because it is unbelievably tight on there. Got it. Oh. I hope I caught that on camera. Just shot oil all over myself. It went in my mouth. Blech, blech. Yep. Nice trickle of oil on the workbench. Perfect. Alright. We get a little bit more slack with that now? Hell yeah. Alrighty. Put on the foot pegs. Hey, it's missing one. No? Sweet. Review. Stay. Cool. Now accessories, like a sprocket, which isn't really an accessory. It's necessary. Necessary? Alright, that was dumb. It was dumb, but I love it. And I gotta fill it with oil. Don't let me start this without oil. Let me grab the carb real quick. I'll be using my carb that has gaskets that don't block the airflow. I still can't believe that that was the reason this bike didn't run. So what's the over-under on this thing blowing up when I start it and run it up and down the street? Bam. Alright, it's back together. Hopefully it runs. I went full out, just put it all back together because even if it doesn't run, at least it takes up less space in the garage than having like an engine out and parts scattered everywhere. So yeah, let's give it a few kicks to run some oil through it and then I'll try starting it up. Key off. Gas is off. And we'll pull the budge. Idle sounds a little low. Well, I'm pretty stoked. She runs, and she sounds pretty good idling, but there's definitely something going on with the jetting. I'm gonna let her cool for a bit, and then I'm gonna pull the plug, see what it looks like. I'm guessing it's gonna be really rich, judging by how the engine looked, and then I'll back off on the jets in the carb. I'm gonna cut it off here today, and the next time I'll be ripping it up and down the street, see how it feels. Hopefully dialing in the jetting, but at least we got a runner, and seems to be pretty healthy. It sounds really good. Well, thanks for hanging out with me in the garage, and I'll see you in the next one.